Manipur State observes 76th National Constitution Day at MSFDS Auditorium. All citizens need to abide by the principles and ideologies of the Constitution of India, says Manipur High Court Chief Justice. All Manipur Tammi Chingmi Apunba Nupilu condemns inhuman treatment of ITPs by security forces. 10th season of Liangmai Info Market to be opened on 27th November at YVO Puza Lampa Guanghe. All Manipur Muslim Students Organization condemns brutal hit and run case by state security forces. NIA arrests 7 suspects in Delhi Gar Plus probe. Hello, good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news. Now to news in details. The Manipur state government has observed the 76th National Constitution Day today, the 26th November, at the auditorium of the Manipur State Film Development Society. The observation has been attended by Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bala, former Chief Minister and Biren Singh, MLAs of the state, and other senior bureaucrats and officials of the state government. The High Court of Manipur, in line with the observance in different parts of the nation today, the 26th November, has also observed the 76th Constitution Day at the Manipur High Court complex. On the occasion, Manipur High Court Chief Justice M. Sundar has stressed that it is the duty of all citizens of the nations to abide by the fundamentals and principles of the Constitution of India. The observation has been jointly organized by the High Court of Manipur, Bar Council of Manipur, High Court Bar Association of Manipur, All Manipur Bar Association and Manipur Judicial Academy, and was attended by Manipur High Court Chief Justice M. Sundar, High Court of Manipur Justice A. Bimol Singh, Justice A. Guneshwar Sharma Judge, High Court of Manipur Justice Kolme Gaipul Shilu Kabui Director, Manipur Judicial Academy, Lenin Hijam Advocate General, Manipur as Braji Bihari Singh Chairman, Bar Council of Manipur, and Kumarjit Singh President, High Court Bar Association of Manipur, and C.H. Bimol Chandra President, All Manipur Bar Association and other members of the bar. Chief Justice M. Sundar commands the formal function with recitation of the preamble of the Constitution of India in unison with all participants and stated that the Indian Constitution is a living document. He highlighted that the Constitution of India embodies the principles of liberty, equality, sacrifice, while upholding the linguistic, religious, and cultural aspects of the Indian society. He stressed that it is thus the duty of every citizen of India to uphold the principles of the Indian Constitution.
In conclusion, I would like to remind ourselves of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's powerful words. I quote, "Constitution is not a mere law's document. It is a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of the age."
The All Manipur Tammi Chingmi Apunba Nupi Loop has condemned the recent barbarous and excessive use of force made out against internally displaced persons by the security personnel during protests carried out at various parts of the state. Loop President Yambam Momom Lema has stressed that the ITPs are our own brothers and sisters, and such inhuman treatment by the security forces is unacceptable and calls for the condemnations. The statement has been made today, the 26th November, in connection with the observation of 28th Foundation Day of All Manipur Dami Chingmi Apunban Nupilu. Today's observation has been attended by All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj Nupi Samaj, President Thokchom Ramani, Apunba Manipur Kanba Imalup, Amkil President Laurembam Nganbi, United Committee Manipur UCM President YK Dhiren, Educational, Sports and Cultural Organization, ISACO, Secretary Organization, Fairojam Rajmani, Loop 18, Lamshang President, Nahakpam Memcha and Hegrujam Women's Society, Kulakpi, Gangchu Bolu, Numitli. Speaking further in connection with today's observation, All Manipur Tami Chingmi Apunban Nupi Loop President Yambam Momom Lema stated that the state security forces, instead of providing safeguard and protection to the people of the state, have been engaging in traumatizing and carrying operations of violence which undermines the sense of exclusivity and common brotherhood amongst the people residents of the state Manipur. She further highlighted that the Manipur state government moves of celebrating the Sangai festival when several thousands of ITPs continue to take shelter in relief camps is not appropriate but also unacceptable to the common people.
Minister Razagi Awabi Vide Lovide, Mihan Pumayam, Toka Sutavidre, Nasidi, Pialaga, quite a Pagani, having your current the Luinana, Piashila Abamatum Shikasu, Hamu Karisha or Taba, Adonai Koina, Nasi Shanghai Festival, Timber, among Shanghai, Shanghai Festival, Timber Matam the Su, Nupishing the Bauyana Wino Kutawa. I'm not told you are waiting. Set the Mama will be Kaya the Nangiba, Adu Merching Ador Tamu Shon White Day.
The Liangmai Info Market Committee has announced to hold the 10th season of Liangmai Info Market on 27 November at Young Voluntary Organization YVO Ground Puzalampak at 1K under Infal East District. The markets will be open for the general public from 5 a.m. where organic fruits, vegetables and other indigenous items will be put up on sale. A release issued by the Liangmai Info Market community has expressed that the effort of the community is to empower farmers, promote healthy living and strengthen community ties by bringing the market to various locations. It has further appealed to the general public, well-wishers, households and all lovers of the organic products to join and support the meaningful initiative of the Liangmai Info Market community. Center for Human Rights and Duties Education Manipur University's Director-in-Charge, Dr. Yumnam Premananda Singh has expressed that a nation is meant to be governed according to the guidelines laid down by its constitution. However, the current situation of Manipur has totally violated all fundamental rights, including right to live, right to life, and right to free movements within its own territory as guaranteed by the Constitution of India. The statement has been made today, the 26th November, in connection with the observation of the 76th Constitution Day Samvidhan Divas, which was held at the Law Department of Manipur University. The observation, which was jointly organized by the Department of Law, Manipur University and Central for Human Rights and Duties Education Manipur University, was also attended by Manipur University's Vice Chancellor Professor Naurem Lokendra Singh, Manipur University's Registrar Professor Dr. Moirangthem Premjit Singh as well.
Masih 20 November simakta 1949 da Constitution of India si adopt tokibani Dr. Bim Sahib Rao Ambedkar na lead to team nu draft toraga matam dugi constituent assembly de puthoga close by close debate tawnaraga 26 November 1949 adopt tawkhibani adugi adopt tawkhibu numitugi commemoration ni khoina observe tawjaribasi aduga masigi main theme di kaina kana constitutional value mayam si akhogi India ki citizen khudimakta khangan bani.
In line with the observance of the National Constitution Day across India, several schools in Kafting district also observed the Constitution Day Samvidhan Divas in commemoration of the adoption of the Constitution of India by the Constituent Assembly on November 26, 1949. Participants of the occasions were highlighted on the importance of the historical aspects of the adoptions of the Constitution of India and also the legacy that lies behind the basic principles and fundamentals of the constitutions of India. The All Manipur Muslim Students Organization has vehemently condemned the 25th November incident of hit and run case by State Security Forces vehicle after running over 2 young girl students, which left one dead and one critically injured. The students' body has demanded stern legal actions against the involved police personnel at the earliest. AMSO has further stated that the act of throwing away the deceased young girl student like throwing away a dead animal only shows the inhuman nature of the security personnel and also raises the questions whether the security personnel who are meant to safeguard and protect the lives of the general public does not have any sense of responsibility towards its fellow beings. The student body demanded immediate termination of the security personnel who have seen tracking the dead body of the young girl student and driving the police vehicle. It cautioned that AMSO is all set to take up all forms of democratic agitations if the demands are not fulfilled at the earliest. Internally displaced persons taking shelter at the alternate housing complex Lango Came village have staged a seated protest against the ongoing Shanghai Festival celebration, which is being celebrated despite several hues and cries from the general masses. ITP protesters further condemned the excessive use of force by the state security personnel against the unarmed ITP's protester in Imphal East district, which occurred earlier this week. They stated that if the state security forces have shown the kind of might and courage on the day of 3rd May 2023, the current situation of Manipur crisis could have been averted. During today's protest, one ITP from Mori, namely Moirangtem Ashrani, stated that several thousands ITPs have been leading the lives of refugees in their own land for the past 2.5 years. In such a scenario, the state government is busy in celebrating the untimely and unwarranted Shanghai Festival instead of trying to resolve the current Manipur crisis and further find ways for early resettlement of the ITPs at their native places. She added that such uncivilized and unmindful action of the state government only calls for condemnations to the highest degree. She further highlighted that the produce of the soil must refrain from attacking and targeting their own produce who have been facing untold hardships and miseries since 3rd May 2023.
Pagkida yung iba miyan ko, tapta na ko'y may tayo sa tawbiyo ba? Makoy na ngaksin bire halaga, matay-matay na lang iba sinja hanatsangan gani hanatsangan biyo, adugi matong tarak ko da, ako'y gi arapa, susampu, tangkopi, muwade sangan gani hai iba singdo. Amo second step ta tawbiyo ba? Adu December thada sangan gani hai ba dina December yung tripawag da makoy na yaw resibo ko makoy na sangan bi mami ude, aduga ani subuda ako'y gi Shanghai Festival sigi makoy na irang si parabani na. Ako'y Shanghai Festival si tawrabani na ako'y buswahan sa yumna sangbagi right to pibiro ako'y sangjarage moyeda susampu da loinama sini ako'y na Manipur government da haijayise aduna ako'y Shanghai Festival tawrabani na ako'y Ozi moyeda laiba IDP sing susampu da laiba sing magi mayum sing da hanjana bagi do ako'y Manipur government da chahan biyo aduga ako'y na IDP sing na ako'y na yaning da mayum man sangjage habi humnam na tangham ba matam da di ako'y Manipur police na adugi matik kamchina puye ba adugi mail laiba do ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯦꯟꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯝ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯆꯍꯤ 2 ꯃꯈꯥꯏ ꯁꯥꯡꯗꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯥꯡꯗꯔꯝꯃꯣꯏꯕ.
A series of intelligence-driven camping and garden and search operations across Manipur has led to the arrest of a key insurgent and the seizure of a substantial cache of weapons, signaling a tightening security posture in the state. Manipur police detained an active KCP PWG operative on November 24 from Chandra Nadi Liangmai in Imphal West. The suspect, identified as 23-year-old Ronaldo Todam, also known as Lam Chingbang, is a resident of Hauribi Mayai Lekai. Police sources said the arrest followed targeted surveillance in areas flagged for militant movement. Security forces intensified follow-up operations on November 25, making significant recoveries from multiple locations. A sweep of Songlong village under Kangcho police station in Kangpokpi district resulted in the seizure of a Heckler and Koch G3 rifle with magazine, 2 bolt action rifles, 4 pull mechanism rifles, an improvised mortar, 2 number 36 hand grenades with arming rings and detonators, 2 G3 live rounds, and a handheld radio set. Stay with us, we'll be right back after a very short break. Don't forget you're watching Elite TV.
Personal care ne ko head to toe service haiba sida khoi loina suna thamjai sir.
Ma'am su lengbiro stay da magi ton ba pagi staff awal pa kre ka su lei have ba ta ya dana ma'am su experience le ba na ta no na fresh tong ni ba bu sing su mantra le lengsin biro kuna koi gi rin so ta lei ba rom ko pi he opposite kitang selai na da lei ra ne koi mantra se da la ga ma'am su ma ne bi ba ku dong sa ba sim si lo bi.
ESIC launches Spree scheme from 1st July 2025 to 31st December 2025. Who can register? Employers with 10 or more employees can register their unit and employees under the scheme through one-time registration, no past dues, no inspection, no penalties. For further query, visit ESIC office, DCBO Imphal, Kaisampat Junction, Imphal West.
Nupi khudingmakna tingzang kaizang dana lairaba matamdata chaukat Bharat amadi shem sabadu mapung faragani.
माताओं बहनों बेटियों उनका जीवन पीढ़ियों को प्रभावित करने वाला, पीढ़ियों का निर्माण करने वाला जीवन होता है. एक बेटी का सामर्थ्य, उसकी शिक्षा, उसका कौशल सिर्फ परिवार ही नहीं, समाज की, राष्ट्र की
इकाई खुमना जरीब प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की लुचिंग मखादा नुपी सिंगी हकचेल फना थमनबगिदमक्ता अकनब कैंपेन अमा लैबाक सिनब थुंगना पांगथोकले. स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार तिंजंग काइजंग दब नुपी पांगदल लैब इमुंग मसीगी मखादा लैबा सिनब थुंगना हकसेल कैंपेन सिंग पांगथोकजगनी. कैंपेन अशिगा पुंशन हंदुना निपान शुभ न्यूट्रिशन मन असिसु होदो. amadi Pradhan Mantri Matriya Vandana Yojana da apply tawnabagidamak akhana registration paikhatlagani. Akupa marolgidamak adomgi anakpa Ayushman Arogya Mandir, Community Health Center, Sarkari Hospital, amadi Anganwadi Center ga tanabiu. Tinjang kaizang da banupi, Pangal Laiba Imung, Mashini, Chaukatpa Bharat amagi yumpham.
Ayang na taibang khongda jarakibasi kumjali singamaga samapal humpudra 1970 maski kunipal lamtagina kunmathoi nipan ba thangja numikki ayuk pung mapanda ayang taibang phaurakki lol leijaba phijel leijaba lining leijaba maitai phurupse amtadi mingkha tamna lining mikha pondabasu oirasi.
Welcome back from the break. Thank you for tuning in once again. Our next top stories begin sweet. Banned revolutionary outfit. Revolutionary People's Front RPF in a release issued today, the 26th November, has clarified that the arrested Yumnam Tomba, 56, hailing from Lamjau Mayai Lekai, Kaching district, which is being widely circulated in WhatsApp group of Manipur police, is not related with the front and its army wing, PLA, in any manner. A major counter-insurgency sweep led to the seizure of an improvised long-range rocket packet packed with nearly 40 kilograms of explosive in Manipur's Churachandpur district, police confirmed on November 26. The device found on November 11 in Gelmol village was accompanied by a launching stand and a battery indicating it was ready for use. The discovery formed part of a broader security operation across multiple districts. In Kangbokpi, forces recovered a significant stockpile of weapons near Songlung village, including a German-made rifle, 2 bolt-action rifles, 4 pull mechanism rifles, an improvised mortar, hand grenades, detonators, and a radio set. A separate sweep in the Gelbung jungle yielded additional arms, a CMG carbine, a Boeing 303 rifle, 2 pistols, 9 bolt-action rifles, a counter-made SBBL, a country-made SBBL, a locally assembled grenade, plastic explosives, and a communication devices. Police said the recoveries highlights the ongoing concern over the movements of the sophisticated weaponry in conflict-affected areas and emphasized that operations will continue. The International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON Manipur Airport Road, Imphal, has today, the 26th November, observed the 88th birth anniversary of Bhaktis Varupra Damotra Swami Srila Sripata. The ceremony, titled Vyasa Puja, was attended by Guru Damodara Swami along with bhaktas, spiritual leaders of ISKCON, and their disciples. Speaking on the occasion, ISKCON Temple President Sadhu Bhasan Das stated that the ceremony and observation is being held to propagate the teachings and ideologies of Guru Damodara and the legacies left behind for the generations of today's world.
Vyasa Puja haraga akuna pangthokchariba tharam siki mapung aiba thimdi Damodar Maharaj na pangthokpiramba thabak singhi maramda khanaba nainaba magi legacy akuna tung koina khanabagi onajaba magi glorification loinana trillibo mayam se sath samina basina mapung aiba tharam. Hare Krishna.
Manipur is witnessing a dengue spreading into new areas due to shifting rainfall patterns and rising temperatures. Joint Director Planning of the Health Services Directorate, Dr. Y. Premchandra Singh, said on Tuesday, the 25th November. Speaking at the interaction program with media fellowship recipients on climate change reporting organized by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, he stressed that the state now faces clear health impacts linked to climate change and requires a collective effort to tackle them. Dr. Premchandra said Manipur is increasingly experiencing extreme rainfall, high temperatures, flooding, vector-borne diseases, and even climate anxiety. Highlighting broader climate-related health concerns, he noted that the heat waves increase dehydrations, heat strokes, and heart strain. Flood contaminates water sources and fuel infections. High humidity boosts mosquitoes populations. Air population worsens asthma and COPD. The food and water insecurity rises as climate patterns destabilize. He added that high humidity and stagnant water have created ideal breeding conditions for Aedes mosquitoes, allowing dengue cases to persist even as November draws to a close. A significant breakthrough has been reported in the investigation of a fatal car explosion near Delhi's Red Fort, with the National Investigation Agency detaining a Faridabad resident accused of helping the bomber shortly before the attack. The suspect, identified as Soyab from Dwaj in Faridabad, is the 7th person arrested in the case. Investigators say he sheltered the suicide attacker, Umar Unnabi, and arranged logistical support in the hour leading up to November 10 plus that killed 15 people and injured more than 2,000. According to the National Investigation Agency, the latest arrest strengthens its understanding of the wider network behind what has become one of the most serious terror incidents in the capital in recent years. The agency said teams are following several leads and conducting searches in multiple states with the support of local police to trace additional conspirators. Conspirators, 6 alleged associates of Nabi, were arrested earlier this month, including medical professionals from Jammu and Kashmir and Uttar Pradesh, who investigators believe played key role in planning the attack. They were taken into custody in Srinagar on court production orders. A key U.S. senator has raised concerns over the continuous suppression of religious freedom and discriminatory policies of the government against minority groups in Pakistan. According to a report released by the Pakistan's top human rights body, earlier this year there has been an alarming rise in violence against the religious minorities, apart from forced conversations and underage marriages of Hindu and Christian girls. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. Manipur State observes 76th National Constitution Day at MSFDS Auditorium. All citizens need to abide by the principles and ideologies of the Constitution of India, says Manipur High Court Chief Justice. All Manipur Tammi Chingmia Punbanupi Loop condemns inhuman treatment of ITPs by the security forces. Tenth season of Liangmai Informal Market to be opened on 27 November at YVO Puja Lampak Wangkhe. All Manipur Muslim Students Organization condemns brutal hit and run case by the state security forces. NIA arrests 7 suspects in Delhi car blast probe. This is all we have at this hour. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.